In the year 2020, corporations rule the world. Cybernetics and body modification have become accessible to even the farthest reaches of society, and ultra-materialism is abundant. The wealthy live lavish and untouchable lifestyles while the rest of us fight for what's left in gang-ridden and corrupt megacities. One of such metropolis is where our journey takes place. Night City. Now understand that Night City is not a toy. If you play with it, it will knock you down and put two in your skull before the trauma team even gets an alert. For some, it's a land of opportunity. For most, it's where you can learn.
Welcome to the city.
It's CYBERDRUNK.
It's where it all begins. Where it all begins.
Yo, welcome to the city where survival for the freakiest, where tombstones and lead showers are for the cheeky bitch, where robots and dead cops are in the streets. If it's a clean kill, you might just make up with it and shit. I don't wanna look at that shit. Why? Corporal living pussy dumb bitch. You just mad I'm living your wish. I could hit the streets and get rich. Well, you're gonna need a robot cop from the Whipper Dot. Pray your mother don't get caught by a crooked cop. Say another word and might fuck with your social score. Drop a couple points in every soccer show when you
What do you mean outside? Are you guys inside? We're all outside.
Oh, we're in? Yeah, we're all outside. Oh, man.
Did I miss something?
Sorry.
Are we outside?
They got random readers, full prescriptions, trauma teams, and ring a whore. San Diego, Philadelphia, Belfast, and Singapore. Military offers for the wars that were for. Oh, and one last thing. They've got more money, power money, flavor money, tops. And when they built these fucking towers, they forgot that so do blocks. And I still to barely hit you, but you're working up to rock. So I dream about the future as I walk the city block.
That applies to martial arts, I believe.
Fuck.
Behind his head, he's just gonna sit tight, and the other guy behind him definitely looks on edge as well. Both of them stop playing video games, but neither of them move.
Yeah, it is a bit of a mood ruiner.
Ha! I guess.
And now it is
Holy fuck.
the two gangsters' turn. So the one guy that is behind the vehicle that went down, he's basically gonna try to fight for his life. And he is going to fail, and he has completely gone unconscious and is incapacitated. The one guy that was sprayed by Dana.
Okay.
Tony, nice. Oh, that guy. Okay.
The other one is going to crawl into the car from the passenger side, and basically try to peel out of there. He's going to hop in and begin to. The car was already running. He's going to make a drive, like just a vehicle operation sort of like check type thing to sort of like peel out of there. And he slowly begins to lurch forward. He's able to get up to about here in the vehicle that he's driving. And now it is Tony's turn. I'm just going to run to the bathroom.
Okay. So I've still got this guy in a chokehold. He is Is there any way, and this might sound morbid, that I can just break his neck?
Eric AFK'd.
No. Okay.
No.
I don't know.
Should we do like bathroom breaks and like drink refills right now?
This is our intermission.
Yeah, I guess so. Maybe.
Definitely go for it if you want to.
It's a good time. I'm making breakfast right now, so.
It's no stress. You're making
Making
breakfast, you motherfucker?
It's 11.
What the? Are you making scrambled eggs again, Tony? You fucker.
Alright.
Bastard.
Delicious. Nutrition.
Cunt.
Ellie, what are you doing? Oh, you're on the couch.
We got jungle fever, you got jungle fever. You got jungle fever. We're in the dun.
What's up, Tony?
Alright, so Eric, I am going to. Can I, like, try to break this guy's neck, or.
You can basically continue to choke him, or you can try to just like slam him off the table or something like that. You can try to like strike him by basically grabbing his head and slapping it off the table.
Okay. Would that be like. Okay, so I can use my
I'm gonna say if you want, since you already have a grapple on him, I'm gonna say you can basically use your strike attack to just like slam him off the table, which is basically like the maximum amount of damage you could do to someone from kind of like that position.
Okay, so
That's fuck.
Strike. The 10-sided or no, the 6-sided die in my strike, and then do I add anything else to that? My
Just your skill in the strike category of melee, like for your martial arts style.
wait. Okay, so the strike I have is +3 and plus a 6-sided dice, eh?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's 5.
Okay, very nice. As you slam his head off the table and maintain your control over him, he has a pretty significant bloody nose. In the moment, he's still conscious, but you like smash his head off it pretty bad. He doesn't look very hot. So you maintain control over that guy. I forgot to mention it, but the 2 Voodoo gang members, the 3 of them that just came out of the store actually, prior to when you did that, Tony, kind of rush out, and as soon as they get out into the street here, all 3 of them immediately begin to kind of open fire on the vehicle as the one guy is starting to climb into his. Danny, you noticed that the vehicle that did pull up and did start open firing on you, it's not quite as nice as the Voodoo gang members' vehicle. It's more of like just a crappy kind of like 4-door middle, just not a very well kept vehicle. All 3 of those Voodoo gang members, as they pop out, just unload with their submachine guns, doing a 30-round burst each onto the vehicle, and just absolutely lighting up this entire area. The guy inside the vehicle does catch one of the bullets to the side of his head,
Oh god damn.
dealing 5 points directly to him. He is still conscious though, and does manage to get into the car as these Voodoo gang members head out onto the street. And Tony maintains control of the Piranha, and Chelsea's behind the guy behind the couch there.
Nice job, guys.
Yes, so now it is Chelsea. So those guys that you're standing behind with the gun are still unmoving behind the chair there.
Can I ask him for his gun?
Yep.
Tell him to hand it to me. I'll use my persuasion as well. Kind of
Okay.
be like, this is your life on the line if you don't. I guess.
Okay.
On the line. He won't be conscious.
Exactly.
This is your life on the line.
Bah! Bah!
You might get shot.
Gada!
Do you want me to do a roll for that?
Yep. Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry, I filled the ice catcher in your bong full of brains. My bad.
Oh no, I'm so sorry. Let's see what I got.
Eric, this is way more epic while listening to the glitch mob. Holy shit.
I ended up with 23.
Okay. The on the guy on the couch there, he slowly he reaches down towards his gun and grabs it. He undoes his holster, or he reaches down behind his waistband into the front of his pants, and as he pulls it out, he does reach around from behind and try to blast off a single shot from underneath his armpit towards you.
Little fucker. I'ma shoot him in the head.
Classic armpit shot.
I'm gonna aim for the head.
As he kind of reaches underneath.
Blow him up, babe.
So he rolled a 11
cute.
to hit at close range, so I do believe that does hit at close range.
Oh shit.
First one to get hit.
He does hit. And let me just see. So what limb? So I think. I'm looking for my sheet. Sorry.
Alert!
8.
Little fucker.
So the shot that he does manage to get off, it actually kind of like goes low and goes through the actual side of the couch, and does hit you in the right leg. So I think I have written down here, your armor on your right leg is 20 though.
Yeah.
So it doesn't. Let me just roll for damage here.
It's crazy.
Oh, boy's about to lose his fucking noggin.
Goddamn.
So it does only hit for 7 points of damage, so it doesn't actually get through your armor and the couch, but he does shoot towards you. The other guy behind the couch doesn't move, and that basically does it for their turn. The one guy behind the counter is going to make an attempt to break out of Tony's grasp. So Tony, if you want to make an athletics check to basically maintain your grasp on the guy behind the counter, the other guy's going to try to break out and try to basically like best you.
Oh, 10. And
Oh!
athletics.
Goddamn. Critical
Roll
success,
again.
baby.
Oh yeah, Tony.
You get 2 rolls of 10.
Oh, I do. So that's 14. So I got 17.
Okay, he
Oh,
rolled a 15, so you're going to maintain control over that guy over top of the counter there.
Tony, you jacked motherfucker.
Chelsea, what do you want to do? So this guy basically took a shot at you. I'm going to say it's still your turn, I guess, because he kind of pulled out and shot at you, but you can go now as well. You're at point blank range, so you can make a shot with your rifle if you want.
I would like to try and shoot him since he tried to shoot me.
Okay, very nice. So you can roll a 10-sided die, add your reflex and your weapon skill. You're at point blank range, so you'll only have to roll a 10 to hit him, and whatever the rate of fire is for your weapon is what you're going to be hitting with.
So I hit him. I rolled a 13.
Okay.
And what do I need to do? Sorry, is
what's the rate of fire for your weapon? Like, are you just taking a single shot?
No, let's do a full burst into this fucker.
Okay. So how many rounds?
Goddamn.
That's 30.
Okay.
Jesus.
Christ.
So you add +1 to your attack roll for every shot fired at, or for every +1 to your attack total for every 10 rounds fired at close range. So the total is what, like 16 then?
What? Yeah.
Yeah, so 16 because you've fired 30 rounds, +1 for each of the 10, so that's 16 total. So you're gonna hit him with 6 rounds. So you can roll damage for all 6 of those, or like just total damage. Like you can roll damage once for all of those rolls, as well as a 10-sided die once to determine the body parts you hit. I mean, I'm assuming you pretty much had it pointed at his head, so we can assume those were basically all headshots.
Yeah, and my
Jesus.
damage is a 5d6.
Okay, unless you wanted to, yeah, so you can roll 5d6, and that's basically going to be how much damage you deal times 6 to just his head.
I got 6.
Oh my god. Give the guy a break.
Okay.
So essentially, if I'm timesing, he got 36.
Yes. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. Okay. Yeah. So as you just fucking unload to the back of this guy's head, like his entire skull just like implodes in just like a red mist
Oh
as you
my
absolutely
God.
just annihilate this guy.
Jesus
And
Christ.
he just like slumps and flops down like just face first onto the table right in front of him.
Guys.
The other guy sitting beside him is
Jesus
still
fuck.
unmoving. The guy in the chokehold, like can still see this, and he just sort of like wide-eyed watches as this guy's head just explodes
Oh
across
my
the
god.
table.
I'm
Oh
totally
my
They were
God.
just playing
fucking
zombies.
friend died.
Hey,
Jesus,
he
are
took
we
a
the
shot
bad
at
guys?
me. It was warranted.
I'm pretty
Yeah,
sure
fuck that
you put a
guy.
gun to his head
Fuck
and
that
told
guy.
him, "Don't move or your life will end," or some
Well,
shit.
he
I
moved.
took
I
the
warned
buddy and basically
him.
started,
That's
like,
true.
Oh my
slamming
God.
into counters and shit.
Well,
Hunter,
Tony was already rolling the dice by fucking wrestling this cunt at the bar. Mind you, I don't
I'm
know
just
any of
backing
this.
him up.
I haven't even seen you guys this whole time. I'm dropping guys out in the street, and you're fucking having a little bar fight in there.
Hey,
Huh?
what can I say?
Christ
It's
sakes.
bad cop, bad cop. I start beating up this guy.
There's
starts
no good
open
cop in
firing
this
through
situation.
Teamwork, people.
Hunter,
Get fucked.
Hunter, it's your go. So basically, Hunter, you're still up here. You've heard copious quantities of gunshots at this point, multiple full auto bursts of all manner of weaponry. Um,
What do I
what
see
do you
at the
want to do?
door there? I see Dana and the Voodoo
So
Boys.
you can see Dana. You see the voodoo guys basically pile out of there. You see Dana like reach around the door and just like start like just full auto burst across into the clearing there. That's basically all you've seen. Down the alleyway back this way, you don't notice anything. The alleyway is completely clear. This basically just wraps around to a complete like 90-degree corner. There is a small side door down this way that potentially would maybe head back into the mall, but aside from that, there's like a fire hydrant, some like electrical conduits and stuff, and then the alleyway just basically loops around back this way out towards the main street. It's like what are you thinking, Hunter?
Motherfuckers have around. Bang.
He's really thinking.
I think I'm gonna stay.
Okay. Dana.
Taking one for the team, being the support.
So now
okay, go ahead.
at this point, the vehicle is basically moved out and is essentially parallel with the other vehicle that this guy is hunkered down right here. This vehicle is now trying to like tear off down the street.
Okay. I'm going to pick up my fucking LMG off the ground as fast as I can, hightail it goddamn down the street until the corner there, the first corner where I have a visible sight of the road, like quite an area of the road. No, I'm not going to move that far unless I have the time. I wouldn't mind that. But I'm going to go right about beside that white scribble that we originally put down on the ground and lie down and wait for this car. I'm going to save my move. I'm going to wait until my action's provoked of the vehicle coming back into sight. And I'm going to fucking shoot the shit out of the tires.
Okay.
I like the lay down, Eric.
I had to use the inertia.
At this point, my aviators are like this. I've been shooting a fucking 7.62 fully automatic belt-fed machine gun, just fucking running down the street. They're not sporting glasses, right? They're fucking aviators. They're going like this. Fuck. I made it. I'm almost there. Oh, I'm
Okay.
down. Oh, that's what you
Tony.
mentioned. Yeah, that's quite the laydown.
Okay, very nice. The three voodoo boys, they run down towards the car.
Bastard.
The one guy there, he starts basically firing in towards the car as well. He pops off 2 rounds from a pistol towards the guy in the car.
Thanks, Brooke.
and both of which missed. The one round kind of like skirts in the back rear passenger side, and the other one completely misses. He then piles into the car and begins to start it. The other 3 voodoo boys run towards the car and just start filing in from like the rearmost door. None of them have a chance to really reload or anything like that. The 2 Yakuza gang members pretty much hold fire because there isn't a clear shot at the vehicle because there's friendlies getting into that car in front there. The one guy does come out of the side door and kind of run up to kind of stand behind where Dana is. But the 3 voodoo boys pile into the car. The vehicle, which was already started, begins to sort of lurch forward alongside this one. And the vehicle containing the potential assailants does lurch kind of a bit farther ahead.
Eric Brooks says to put on your glasses.
I'll have to go get them out of my car.
Oh my god.
And she also says nice glasses to you, Dana.
I try, Brooke. I fucking try and keep the game real.
They look funky fresh. I'm telling
All
him
day,
he
every
needs to
day.
get cybernetic eyes with laser vision so he's the real Scotty.
Hey, yeah, fucking
Okay,
X-Men.
So the
Amen.
Cyclops. Yeah.
Mhm.
DJ Rusco.
Ugh.
Those
DJ
will be
Rusco.
my lasers at the
Coming
show
at
when
ya.
I'm doing the fucking big show. It's just like everybody's tripping out on drugs. Great.
You
Alright,
should
so
probably make the guy on the couch on the right fall over since he.
Oh yeah.
his head.
Go.
There we go.
It was destroyed.
Tony, you still got control of the guy behind the counter right now. I'm assuming you're basically just gonna continue to chokehold him until he passes out. That's your main
Fucking
goal right now.
manhandle this man.
Oh no, not now. Since we started shooting inside, I'm just literally, since I have him in complete control, I'm gonna get that. What do I have? I have my HK MPK 11 on. I'm just gonna pull that out and give him a quick few shots to the head. Try and get in that back room now.
I'm gonna get you to make an athletics right now to basically like maintain control of him while you reach down and grab out your gun and try, which is a submachine gun, and try to shoot him. So I'm not gonna give you any sort of disadvantage for this, but I'm gonna say yeah, like okay, yeah.
So I had my grappling, or no, my hold and my athletics.
Yep.
My roll.
Yep. Yeah.
3, hold, 4, 7. Okay, 14.
Okay, so he, as you have a chokehold on him and you go to reach for your gun, he's gonna basically, as you try to shoot off a few rounds, whatever burst that you try to do, he's basically gonna press it away and he's not gonna allow you to basically get it pointed at him while you have control of him with the one hand. So he's got one hand out. He rolled higher than you, so he's basically you still have him grappled, but he's basically like holding the gun pressed away, and as you kind of pull the trigger in a couple of rounds, was your intention to do a couple of single shots or like a full round burst at him?
No, I was just gonna do a single shot, like right to his side of his head.
A couple of shots that you were potentially gonna do just kind of like bang off and like go straight into the wall directly behind him. So that does decrease your mag capacity right now. But yes, so that happens, and then so that'll basically. Is there anything else you want to attempt to do? Anything that you do at this point is going to be at some sort of disadvantage. I mean, you can still try to throw him. I mean, you can still try to overpower him. But I would say maybe one more time or do something else aside from trying to shoot him.
Okay, well, can I basically, can I just continue to choke him then?
Sure. Yeah, I'm gonna say you can do 6 more points of damage since you have him, so you can roll for damage again for the choke.
7.
7 points? Okay. So
Yeah.
he's going to take 5 more points of damage. So that's going to put him in the next stage. And he is not stunned right now, but you have done a decent amount of damage to him. He's starting to turn blue in the face from how long you've been choking him.
Damn.
Jesus Christ.
And now it's Chelsea's turn.
In light of me planning on making our own gang, I'm gonna offer to the other guy that doesn't have a weapon that's still on the couch that if he joins us, I will spare his life, but he has to swear loyalty to us. And I'd like to use my persuasion.
Whoa.
Okay.
Oh, persuasive. True. Okay.
Oh fuck.
She's using the charm.
It's not gonna work, and you're just gonna shoot him in the head.
I got a 16.
He doesn't like physically like move or anything like that, but he basically unmovingly just says, "Get me the hell out of here." And that's all he says.
It's a weird
So
response.
I don't have his word of following us then.
No.
Shoot him.
Yeah, I'm gonna shoot him.
Yeah. All right, here we go.
You can make another attack at close range, so you'll have to roll above a 10 to hit him, and then every roll above
I got
that.
a 10.
Okay, so one round is going to hit him. So roll for damage.
Damage is the 5d6. I only rolled a 1.
For you,
My
well,
damage.
5d6. You roll a 6-sided die 5 times.
Oh, 1, 3. Oh. 4. Una más. I got 21 at the end of it. That's the damage.
5d6. You did 21. Oh
Yeah.
shit. Okay. So he basically, yeah, you shoot him in the back of the head, and he
Fuck.
absolutely just like flops down in front, very similarly to the guy beside him, unconscious, presumably dead.
I offered.
Yeah, he gave a weird answer, so that's what he gets.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a yes or no,
Play
not
stupid
let's get me
games.
out of here.
It was a simple
Play
question.
stupid games, you win stupid
Yeah.
prizes.
Do you want
Motherfucking smart
do you
ass.
want to do anything else, Chelsea, or
I'm going to maybe move towards Eric and point my gun towards that guy. Do I still have a third option right now or no?
yeah, you do.
Yeah.
Move toward. You mean Tony or?
Yeah, sorry. I
Okay.
moved towards Tony.
Yeah, I mean so that'll be the third thing you do. So you can do that with like a -6 to your because the first thing you did was just a shot to that guy, so you had no disadvantage, and then you moved. So this would be at like a -6 disadvantage, but you can still try to shoot him if you want, but it's up to you.
I'm gonna point my gun at him.
Okay.
And that's it.
Chelsea the executioner, holy fuck.
Apparently.
Who would have
Alright.
thought
Only
she'd be
the
the one
first
to
job,
murder the
I get this
most?
job.
And now it is Hunter. Apologize,
And...
Hunter. You've been a little bit on the back burner back here with the
Oh,
Overwatch.
that's okay. You know, this is the role that I picked, and you know, ultimately, you know, I'm okay. I'm happy. One thing I was gonna ask you is, since I'm delaying my turn, like usually I'm able to say, at least in Dungeons and Dragons, right? I'm able to say like I delay my turn until after Ben's turn. You know what I mean? Can I say like? Can I say it when somebody comes into my sight that I have the opportunity to take a turn then, or is that too
okay?
Much?
No, definitely. I definitely think that would work. I think the only thing that would come into question at that point is who do you determine as being somebody like a hostile? Because before you headed up there, you haven't really had contact with anyone to determine that Tony has actually attacked the piranhas and started to, you know, harass them. So
Yeah, that's true. I don't know
as
anything
far
about
as-
the piranha thing, I guess. Yeah.
You don't know
As
about
far-
the massacre in this room going on right now.
Basically,
Yeah, what the
anybody
fuck?
that I see armed, I want to, at least think
Okay.
about taking a shot
You're
at,
looking for gang colors.
Yeah, if you see somebody running with a machine gun, I
Yeah,
guess.
at this point, anybody who's not a clear civilian.
This is a goddamn huge fucking shootout in the middle of town, for fuck's sake. The cops are gonna be here soon.
Okay.
It's not good.
Okay, perfect. So Hunter does that. Dana, what are you? So Dana, you're laying there on the ground, and the vehicle does start to peel out in front of you. It gets away, maybe about 30, 40 meters down the street, and you can open up with your machine gun for another 20-round burst. To take an
Yeah, fun and games are all over, baby.
if you want to specifically aim at the tires, it's going to be a -5 disadvantage to try to specifically aim at the tires itself. But you
Okay.
you can definitely do that to try to aim specifically at the tires, and then any shot that does end up hitting will there's no chance that it hits any other part of the car. It will just hit the tires.
Okay. I'm gonna take fuck that. I'm gonna kill this son of a bitch. I'm gonna put them all through the door. I'm gonna do one huge burst, a 20, right through the door.
Okay, so if you're gonna make an aimed shot just at the door, it'll still be the same
I got the
-5
bipod
penalty.
down as well.
It'll still be
Okay.
it'll be a -3 penalty to take an aimed shot at just the door.
Okay.
But
With the
basically,
bipod down, dope.
yeah. So you'll be aiming at the driver's side door, prone, fully supported. Okay. So you can it's within. You're gonna have to hit a 15 to hit. But yeah, so roll a 10-sided die, add your reflexes and your rifle skill.
Dope.
And-
17. Fucking A, baby.
Okay.
Let's go. Feed that pig.
Since it was at a
Feed the
minus, since it was an aimed shot, you did have a -3. So all of the rounds that you did dump at it did miss.
Fuck.
You can try to
Cocksucker.
you can try to hit again, and that because it was a specifically aimed shot. So all of the shots that did actually ring out, all of them basically went into the rear side doors and into the engine block. I'm gonna roll. Actually, if you want to roll for damage to do the damage on the actual car itself, because you just shot the a lot of those rounds did actually go into the side of the car.
Shot the shit out of the car.
$27 damage, and I'm gonna take another burst before you can say anything.
Okay.
So I've shot 40 rounds at this point. I'm gonna go up to 60. I'm gonna fire another burst at the door. Full fucking 20 rounds.
Damn.
Okay.
Even if the car is stopping, I'm still shooting.
Isn't that our car? You're killing our driver.
No, it's
No. I'm shooting at this bastard.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just killing the people we worked for and aren't getting paid anymore.
I mean, we're trying to get the drugs anyways. Who cares?
Different gang, babe. Different gang.
So yeah, 10-sided die, and then add your rifle's reflex skill, and then since it's at close range, you're gonna add +2 or +1 for every 10 rounds. So it's a 20-round burst. You're gonna add +1 for each of the 10 rounds. So
2 plus reflex, you said?
Yeah.
That'd be 16.
Okay. And is this gonna be an aimed shot again, or is it?
Sorry, 16. 21. Jesus, I forgot to add the heavy weapons, bro.
Okay. So one of
that's 20. Yeah.
Okay, so because this is your second action, you're gonna take -6 off of that, so it's gonna drop you down to 16. But two of those rounds are actually gonna hit the window, the driver's side window, and the driver's side door. So you can roll for damage there, and then roll a 10-sided die to determine where they might hit the driver.
Nice.
So roll for damage for those bullets.
I got 30 damage.
Yeah.
I like that we just heard gunshots out like
I know.
yonder,
And I got a
we
5.
just have a whole
Yeah.
Just start murdering everybody.
I couldn't even imagine.
Conflicts going on.
Like,
Yeah, and
we just-
Hunter's chilling there, and he's like,
Yeah, I'm just
I
looking
think
out the
that's
window
Dave.
like I have no idea what the fuck's. Yeah.
like we just heard gunshots over Chonder, but we don't know if it's at us
Never
or
could I
anyone. We're
imagine.
just like open
So-
fire.
Dana, roll 2 10-sided dice to determine where the 2 rounds that you do hit the target actually hit.
10-sided.
Mm-hmm.
I rolled one that was a 5, and the other one is a 0. Oh, of the car.
No, it's good. It's determining where you're gonna hit the actual
5
person.
and 0.
Yeah.
10, sorry. 5 and 10.
Oh.
Okay, so the first round is gonna actually kind of like go through and hit the guy in the actual right hand as his hand's on the steering wheel, and the other one is gonna hit him in the left leg, so on the side closest to you. And the one round that hits him in the hand completely rips his entire hand off, and the one in the left leg like just blows his entire like kneecap out.
Jesus.
He just slams his foot on the gas as his like hand is torn off and his left leg is removed as well.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, I blew his leg off. Fuck
And
me.
he just like his like kneecap, like his leg is his lower
fuck.
part of his leg is still
Useless.
attached, but
Oh god.
he peels off into the street.
Oh my god.
Shortly after that, though, so the vehicle tears off down the street, like just like swerving completely aimlessly. The driver's side window of the vehicle with the Voodoo gang members is still rolled down, and the one guy just kind of looks at you after you like do this like full auto rip down the street, and he just throws like an envelope out the window towards you, and this vehicle containing all the Voodoo gang members tears off down the road kind of in chase of this one other vehicle, the one that you just lit up.
It's probably the kish.
At this
Pick up that envelope.
At this point in time, you
Combat
guys
is
are
over at this point.
at this point you guys are basically out of combat. Tony, you've still got like positive control of the guy inside of the convenience store there. You've got him behind the counter, so pretty much everyone else you can kind of decide. So the 2 guys that were behind the couch are down, and Tony's got positive control of the guy there behind the counter. Tony, what do you want to do?
We still also have like there's another guy
There's a
potentially
guy
in
the
another
back
room.
I'm gonna get to. So I might, if I have positive control of this guy, I'm just gonna I'm gonna throw him to the ground and try to just shoot him. I want to get in that back room as like now.
Okay.
So I'm gonna throw him first.
Okay, very nice. You can, yeah, so that's no problem. Basically, where do you want to throw him to?
I basically just want to stand up and throw him like a meter in front of me.
Like,
Like
are you
over
gonna
the counter?
drag him over the counter, or do you want to?
Well,
Wait.
we're already over the counter. When I first engaged this guy, I like grabbed him and pulled him over the counter.
Oh, okay. All right. So, do you want to throw him back behind it, or to the ground?
No, I just want to like literally just off to the left there, in front of the counter. I just want to throw him down on the floor there, because
Okay.
I have my gun in hand already. So I'm just gonna throw him and shoot him.
Okay. All right, you can roll a 6-sided die and add your throw like modifier for damage, and then you can also make a ranged attack or an attack with your whatever weapon -3 because it's your second action.
Okay. For the throw, I got a 5.
Okay.
And... Where's my dice?
Plus your reflex though.
So wait, now I'm rolling for me actually shooting him.
Yep. So that was the damage for throwing him to the ground.
Okay. So for shooting him, I do my reflex, the roll, and then whatever I have with that weapon. So like my SMG.
Mhm.
Okay. So I got 18.
Okay. And that was a single shot.
No, that one I'm gonna do a little burst into him.
Okay. All right. What's the max rate of fire for that?
30 shots.
Okay. So 3 of those rounds are gonna hit him. So you can roll damage for all 3 of those rounds.
Okay, sweet. And that's the 10-sided plus.
Uh,
What is it?
it's
HK 4d6 plus 1.
Yep.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Two in black, Eric.
Oh, yeah. There you go. It should be back now.
Mm-hmm.
You go, Chi.
Hunter, man, Cashew is just on a fucking drugged craze right now.
Okay. So in total damage, I got 30.
Okay. So you just absolutely riddled this guy on the ground. As you throw him to the ground, he gets like one quick gasp in as you just like absolutely light this dude up, like at point blank range on the ground in front of you. And he, yeah, just basically goes unconscious immediately.
Damn.
Unconscious or dead?
Dude, you haven't checked to see if he's still breathing. I mean,
Oh.
his eyes are closed, and you just dumped an SMG into him. Tony, immediately after you do this, you kind of glance up, and you do actually notice that the door behind the counter, and this is on the turn of the Piranha gang members, the door behind the counter does open, and a head peeks around the corner. The door, like, it's a very quick peek. The door immediately slams closed. And that'll conclude Tony's turn. So Hunter, you're up now. The vehicle containing the Voodoo gang members have departed. They've peeled out of there as well. The other vehicle containing the people that opened fire on you is gone. There is one body in the street out here. Bob. I don't know how to. There's a way to knock over or to manipulate them. The Yakuza guys are just basically chilling out on the street. They're like, what the fuck just is going on? No, sorry. That was Tony's turn. Chelsea, what do you want to do?
The guy went back into the door?
Yes. No, he basically like opened it, looked out, and took a quick glance, and then just immediately slammed the door and closed it.
Do we know if it's locked?
Well, yeah, I mean, you can check it.
Yeah, okay. I'm gonna go check the door, see if it's locked, see if we can get in, because he's our last guy that we know of in this building. Or in this convenience store.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess I'll use an awareness.
Yep.
Let's see. I'm so bad at math. I ended up with a 17.
Okay. So as you approach the door and grab it and kind of reef on it a little bit, the door is completely solid. It is unmoving. The door, from what you would presume, it has absolutely no give in it. It must be reinforced somehow from the opposite side. It is securely locked and closed. It is a pull. It's a pull door.
Do we know what it's made of?
This door, it's kind of like a a fiberglass sort of looking type of like reinforced almost door. Like it doesn't have any windows on the front of it. It's almost sort of like a plastic sort of thing. It has a metal frame going around the like a metal door frame, but it looks like it's some sort of like reinforced fiberglass plastic-ish door.
Fucking moving.
I love it. I'm just gonna shoot some bullets into it and see if it's bulletproof or not, and see if some go through.
Okay.
Since he literally just peeked out. Would that be a rifle and reflex and all that?
Yes. What? How many rounds have you fired, and when was the last time you reloaded?
Oh, I need to reload.
The truth comes out.
Yeah, I need to reload because I did a full burst.
Okay.
All right.
I didn't think of that. I'll reload and then just hit
Okay.
fire.
So this one will be at a -3 disadvantage, I guess, to basically like shoot into the door.
Okay. I end up with 14 then.
Okay. So as the rounds just get, I guess that's another 30 round burst of.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So as you kind of just like blast into the door, the bullets kind of like just disappear into the fiberglass. They don't really create any like explicit like discernible hole that you can really look through or anything like that. They just kind of like zap into it, and then the plastic sort of fiberglass sort of just folds in around it, and kind of just all of these like fibers sort of start pouring out of every single bullet hole that goes into the door. Yeah, the condition of the door remains unchanged. I mean, it's still securely closed. You don't hear anything from the other side, or any, you know, business as usual after you shoot the door.
Okay. Is it still my turn?
That's pretty much it. You did your move up there.
Okay.
You can try to do one other thing, but you'll be at a pretty big disadvantage to do so.
It would only be moving anyways.
Up next, it'll be Hunter. Oh,
Hunter,
you're
muted.
Yeah,
Beep,
you're
beep,
muted.
Sorry.
Bop, beep, bop.
I'm here. So do I see anything different as of now?
You see, so in the distance, kind of out of the corner, like at the far peripheral of your field of view from this window, you see two vehicles peel out into the street. One of which has significant gunfire placed upon it as it drives away. The other one peels off, and nothing. You know the one vehicle that drove away was basically the Voodoo Boys. The other one presumably would have contained whoever was shooting at Dana and the Yakuza members.
Okay, well, I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait.
Okay, so right now I'm gonna say, since all of the main combatants have kind of departed, the cars, there's no one in the streets, and whatever's behind the door that Chelsea's in front of. So that'll basically, so you guys are out of combat right now, so the combat order is kind of null and void. There is one body laying in the street out here that was behind the vehicle, the one that Dana lit up.
I'm gonna go check him
But
out,
aside from that, that's it. The two Yakuza members are gonna regroup right here in the front, and that's basically it. Yeah. What do you guys want to do?
I'm gonna go run and check the dead body. See who the fuck he's from, where he's from, if he's got any gang signs or colors. Check his body for items and stuff. I can roll for that.
Yep. Yeah, make an awareness notice check.
Can I also loot the bodies, like the bodies in front of the couch?
Yep. Yeah, you can do the exact same thing.
I got a 15.
Okay. So, Dana, on the body that you search, this guy is dressed in basically just like, he's got like a very long black dyed mullet. He's wearing black sunglasses. And In his hands, he is still clutching an Uzi submachine gun. He's wearing kind of like very long, baggy black pants as well as a black tank top. And there is one empty mag in his hand that he's still clutching. There is also still a magazine in his hand. Around
He's
his
not dead.
he is very much dead. He has
Okay.
yeah.
It's
There have
rigor
been
mortis.
multiple
Like fucking Christ.
yeah. He's had multiple gunshot wounds to the chest. He is
He's
definitely
been bleeding out for quite
he's
some time.
definitely out of commission.
Fuck.
On his left shoulder, you do notice him to have a black crown tattoo with like a black machete going down through the middle, which you immediately identify this person as being a member of the Black Queens gang,
Oh shit.
which is a gang that predominantly dominates the city center.
Oh
Goddamn.
shit.
Oh fuck.
A potential rival gang of the Voodoo Boys. Aside from the Uzi and the one magazine that's in the gun containing like a full clip, so a full like 30-round mag inside the Uzi, the only other thing that's on his person is $500 cash.
Damn. I'll be taking that and divvying it up.
At this point though, you do notice that there is a wealth of civilians that are running in all directions. You do at this point, when the adrenaline starts to wear off, you kind of do hear like distant screams of people kind of like running and kind of like vacating
Holy
the
fuck.
area.
I guess so.
As this gunfight just went down in the middle of this city center. Chelsea, Tony, and Hunter, what do you guys think?
I'm, if everything's been quiet now, I'll give somebody a call. Maybe the Yakuza guy who is down there to my in the apartment building. Give him a call. See.
Chelsea, on the bodies of the two guys in front there that you searched, you do find about a quarter ounce of weed, as well as a 1911 pistol, or with 3 mags.
Dope. I'll take all of that. What kind of gun? Sorry.
Colt 1911, just black with a brown kind of wood pistol grip. 3 magazines, 45 ACP. There's one, the round in the well, actually, I guess the one round that he did fire off towards you, so it's like a mag containing like 7 rounds and then 2 8-round mags. Between the both of them, they don't have any cash on them. The one guy behind the counter that Tony did light up, and is on the ground. Oh, so Chelsea, you're not behind the counter anymore. I guess you went from the door there, and now you're back over to.
I moved to the couch, guys.
Okay, all right. So you did that.
She's laxing.
Tony, you're still standing over top of the guy that you lit up that was on the ground. What do you want to do, Tony?
He has a shotgun on him, doesn't he?
Yes, he has a shotgun in his hip.
All right, I'm gonna take that and I'm gonna throw it like on the counter, away, on the other side of the counter onto the floor after taking the ammo out of it.
Okay. Yeah, it's basically just like a 12 gauge, heavily shot off shotgun. It has virtually 0 range, but all the same damage as a regular shotgun, and is highly concealable. So as you remove that and slide it across the counter on his belt as well, he also does have a kind of like a little ammo pouch containing 5 other shells. And yeah, that's basically what he has on his person.
Okay. So he doesn't have anything important on him. I want to go up to this door, this fiberglass door. We've tried to get in this We know he has $100,000 worth of drugs behind that door. Can I place a grenade at the base of the door?
You can.
Okay, let's do that. I'm gonna place a grenade like right at the base and then take off sprinting like away from the counter.
Okay, very nice.
God.
I guess I'm just gonna roll it gently to the door from like way like right there-ish. A little closer. Yeah, from like right there. And then I'm just gonna like basically take a big ass leap backwards, like dive towards more so where the couch is. And I'll tell Chelsea as well to get down. And we'll get in that room. Might be a mess, but that's okay. Got these grenades for a reason.
Do you guys want to call it there then?
Yeah, that's no problem, man.
Yeah,
we definitely extended this longer than I think any of us anticipated, but I had a lot of fun. It went really well.
Okay.
That's dope, man. That was fucking sick.
Yeah, I really
Eric's like, fuck.
I really
Gotta go
fucking
make
like
some
this
food.
universe.
Yeah, this universe is dope.
Yeah, I hope. Yeah, I think we'll call it there. So with Tony again with the grenade explosion. Tony, how many grenades do you actually have?
God.
So I know.
10 grenades.
Oh my god.
You used
Okay.
As soon as I saw them in the book, I was like, I definitely need
10 more bad
weird
ideas.
amount of them. So actually,
Oh
after
my
this one,
God,
I only
honestly.
have 8 left, but still, I can get a lot done with 8 grenades.
There are few scenarios that can't be solved with a grenade.
Exactly.
Only a few.
Exactly.
So Chelsea, just so you know, we're probably gonna call it here, but basically what Tony did was he ran up to the counter, and his plan is to basically throw a grenade over towards the door to try to blow up the door. And that's where we're gonna call it for now.
Am I allowed to move?
Yes, Tony did call out and say, "Hey, I'm throwing a grenade at this door."
I would like to bolt out of the room if I have the chance to do so.
Okay, definitely. Yeah, you do have the capacity to do so. And I'm going to say, yeah, you're able to make it out of the room. The 2 Yakuza gang members that were working with Hunter at this point in time are going to basically take off down the alleyway. Hunter, you're actually going to see them running down the alley, both side by side, and they're going to run directly underneath you. Is there anything you want to do at that point, Hunter?
I mean, I was going to call them to see what the fuck happened, but I guess I could just call my friends.
I mean, the 2 gang members, you don't really have
I don't
the
have the
numbers
contact
for those 2 guys. And they're just going to take off and basically keep running. And they disappear out of your field of view around this corner here and are gone.
Those motherfuckers. Okay, then.
We got shit to do.
Yeah, because I still see Dana out there, right? I'm gonna call Dana.
Okay. Nice. So you call
I'm
Dana.
gonna fill you in on what happened.
Yeah, we can leave it off with we can open up with an opening dialogue that'll help us get the intro next time, Dana.
A little phone call. Yeah. Yeah, sounds good.
They still have no idea what's going on inside the apartment. They don't know that.
Yeah,
Tony
we don't
and I
know
just
that
killed
fucking
3
Tony
guys.
and Chelsea just murdered
I
3 of the
know.
piranhas. But hey,
You guys should call us. Fuck.
We're still
knowing my
dealing with
cross-dressing
grenades.
ninja friend, I wouldn't have been surprised. Especially since
yeah, we're
we
gonna
knew
share
it
the
was the
food.
piranhas and they had already
Yeah.
attacked us.
Hey, Roscoe. Yo, Otto, what's a boom? Jesus.
Yeah. So we'll call it there.
You're gonna need a robot cop from the Whipper Dot. Pray your mother don't get caught by a crooked cop. Say another